Welcome to Mission to Mars, an innovative educational program designed by us to provide STEM opportunities to children anywhere on Earth. We are Aria,
Jonavi.
And Anna.
and together we represent Mechanical Advantage, a robotics team and nonprofit. We will be discussing lack of education opportunity resulting from attacks on education and how Mission to Mars seeks to address this problem globally.
The Global Coalition to Protect Education from Attack, or GCPEA, was formed to document attacks on education that limit children's access to schools. Attacks can include kidnapping, bombing, and use of a school as a military base during war. In 2022, GCPEA reported over 5,096 attacks, harming over 9,000 students and faculty in 86 countries, which is a 20% increase as compared to the prior year.
On May 8, 2021, an attack on a girls' school in Kabul, Afghanistan, killed and injured over 320 people. Since September 2021, 1.1 million girls and young women have been banned from formal education. Currently, an estimated 30% of girls in Afghanistan have never entered primary education.
Since February 24, 2022, when Russia invaded Ukraine, there have been continued attacks on civilian infrastructure throughout Ukraine. Over 3,790 educational facilities have been damaged or destroyed. The UNICEF regional director reported that continued attacks on education inside Ukraine and low level enrollment in host countries have left many of Ukraine's 6.7 million 3 to 18-year-olds struggling to learn.
The economic benefits of access to education are well documented. For women in Afghanistan, loss of income has a direct impact on access to food and health care. Out of 52 economic and non economic outcomes studied in a recent Gallup poll, education was shown to have a meaningful statistical relationship to 50 of them, including overall health, greater civic engagement, volunteering in the community, and entrepreneurialism.
The United Nations has developed 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable Development Goal 4, Quality Education, seeks to ensure inclusive and equitable education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Consistent with this goal and to address the lack of education opportunities faced by children confronted with attacks on education, we developed Mission to Mars. Mission to Mars is a remote STEM learning program. The students we teach in places like Afghanistan and Ukraine are considered our NASA mission control, and the field where the robots are operated is our Mars. Using the programming lessons that we create and teach, students learn computer programming and write code in Python to direct small robots to perform tasks such as driving to a position. The robots can be run by the students participating in the program at any time of day on a field in our laboratory.
The development of Mission to Mars started with the creation of a small and inexpensive robotic rover. We looked at a large number of robotics kits, but ultimately decided to build our own rovers due to cost and increased control over functionality. Our rovers were built utilizing Raspberry Pi 4 computer boards, which support inexpensive infrared cameras and other sensors. Code to control the rovers can be written and downloaded remotely, and operations can be viewed remotely in real time. We can quickly scale up Mission to Mars by adding more rovers or by providing lesson plans and rovers at no cost to interested groups.
Our Mission to Mars rover is fully built and operational. Mission to Mars is not just a rover, it is a STEM platform to teach programming. We've been teaching CAD to Ukrainian refugee children in Warsaw, Poland for over a year, and in partnership with nonprofits Flies for the Future and Education Bridge Afghanistan, we've been teaching computer science to Afghan girls for over 2 years. We intend to use our new robotics platform to teach programming to children in Ukraine, Afghanistan, and other places impacted by conflict to further their learning. Our program has a meaningful impact on children as measured by the program's benefits and feedback received from participants. The program we teach in Afghanistan has been added to a list of courses that is available for girls to help them earn their GED. This clip is from a news story done by Voice of America Broadcasting on the impact of our program in Afghanistan.
In this class, I have learned a lot of things. I didn't have any idea about robotics and also like Java, coding, and any of them. But they taught me everything, and so I've learned a lot. I mean, right now I let's understand that what is a robot, how it works, and how we can use Java and how we can code simple things.
Mission to Mars could serve children everywhere. We have been providing robotics based education to students in underprivileged parts of our community in San Diego for over 4 years. These students lack access to the resources necessary to acquire robotics equipment and could also benefit from the programming education provided by Mission to Mars. Employment in STEM fields is expected to grow by 11% from 2020 to 2030, and online learning tools are a way to build an inclusive and equitable STEM workforce.
Mission to Mars.
Empowering futures, one lesson at a time.
We are ready to launch.